The intruder threatens to kill Gerard. Is Gerard afraid? Is he nervous? Does the intruder carry out his threat? Let's find out. Gerard says, "You're planning a double murder, so to speak, admitting you have nothing to lose, but what have you to gain?" Intruder says, "I have got freedom to gain. As myself, I'm a poor, hunted rat. As Vincent Charles Gerard, I am free to go to places, do nothing. I can eat well and sleep without having to be ready to hide at the sight of a cop." Gerard says, "In most melodramas, the villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. You are much luckier." Intruder says, "I'm okay. I have got a reason for everything. I'm going to be Vincent Charles Gerard. See, I've got to know what he talks like. How I know? Your accent comes easy. This is Mr. V.C. Gerard speaking. And that's not all." He gets up and says, "Get up a minute. Now take a look at me." Gerard says, You're not particularly attractive." Intruder says, "No, well, that goes for you too. I only have to wear specs and I look enough to get away with it." Gerard says, "What about your clothes?" "They'll let you down if you're not careful." Intruder says, "They'll be all right. Yours will fit me." Gerard says, "This is extremely interesting, but you seem to miss the point of my remark. I said you were luckier. It was not the reason you were of your intelligence." "You won't kill me for a good reason." Intruder says, "So that's what you think?" Gerard says, "You let me go, and thank God you didn't shoot sooner." Intruder says, "Come on, what's on your mind? Better be quick, this conversation bores me." Gerard says, your idea is to elude that police by killing me and taking my identity. When you kill somebody, you can always take their identity, and it is a crime. Gerard says, but are you sure it's going to help you? Intruder says, now listen here. I have got all this planned. I did a job in town. Things went wrong and I killed a cop. Since then, I have done nothing but to dodge. Gerard says, and this is why dodging has brought you. This is where it has brought you. Intruder says, it has brought me to Aylesbury. That's where I saw you in a car. Two other people saw you and started to talk. And I listened. It looks like you're a bit queer kind of mystery man. Gerard says, a mystery which I propose to be explained. Gerard was a mystery man. Why did he act as a mysterious way? Was he also a crook like Intruder? Let's find out what happens to Gerard and the intruder. The intruder, preparing to shoot, says, as I said before, this conversation bores me. Gerard says, don't be a fool. If you shoot, you'll hang for sure. If not as yourself, then as Vincent Charles Gerald. Intruder says, what is this? Gerard says, this is a big surprise. I said you wouldn't kill me. Why do you think I'm here and gone tomorrow? Intruder says, you may be a liar. Gerard says, listen. This game's up. As far as I'm concerned, things went wrong with me. I said it with bullets and got away. Unfortunately, they got one of my men and found things that fools should have burnt. Tonight I'm expecting trouble. My bag's packed, ready to clear off. That's it. There it is. Intruder says, "It's a bag, all right, and this is a gun, all right. What's all this?" Gerard says, "That's a disguise outfit, false mustache, and whatnot. Now do you believe me?" Intruder says, "I don't know." Gerard says, "For God's sake." Clear that muddled head of yours and let go. And let's go. Come with me in the car. I can use you. If you find it's fake, you have got me in the car and you have still got your gun. Intruder says, "Maybe you were right." Gerard says, "Then don't waste time." Intruder says, "Careful, boss, I'm watching you." Gerard says, "I have got a man posted on the main road. He'll ring up if he sees the police, but I don't want to leave it as late as that." And at that time, the telephone bell rings. "So come on, they're after us through here straight to the garage." Intruder says, "How do I know that?" Gerard says, "Oh, don't be a fool, look at yourself." Gerard opens door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it. With his side towards Gerard, but with his revolver ready. As he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push to the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. He slams the door. Goes to the phone where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door. Intruder rattles door and shouts, "Let me get out of here." Gerard says, "Hello. Yes, speaking. Sorry, I can't let you have the dress in the time for rehearsal." "I have on the spot bother. I think I'll put next in play. Listen, can you tell our friend to come here? You'll probably find him in the public bar." "Thank you."